What's up, y'all? What's going on? Hey, yo, Derek, California Connect, coming at you at a market near you. Wanted to hop on real quick. This is regarding the deal that I have in escrow that's um, supposed to close in 2 days from now on the 19th. Today's the 17th. Just today, I always knew, I want to kind of preface this. I always knew that the tenant was going to be problematic and that she was more so the person that I was going to have to be coordinating with and nurturing that relationship compared to her father, the seller. He's just looking to get paid. He doesn't even care. He doesn't care about her situation. He's just like, whatever, she's down and out. She's out of money. And now she's getting kicked out of the house. That was what I didn't want to do. So if you watched my other videos the other day, I coordinated with her cash for keys pretty much and said I would give you $500 if you can get out on time. She has a place to go. Her buddy has a trailer park and he has a spare trailer, but it needs to be repaired a bit and it won't be ready till October. So it's going to be about a month and a half before she can move into the trailer. So in the meantime, she's going to live in a motel. And I want to make this clear too, because this is something that I felt like I was battling in the beginning of this deal. Was like, I really didn't want to have any intention of like kicking her out on the street or anything like that. And I think that people can perceive wholesalers as that bad person who's going to come in and or even cash buyers, right? Investors in general, come by and kick people out on the street. But I want to be clear that I am helping both her and her father here. She's out of money and she stopped making payments on the property. So he's getting foreclosed on. Granted, with everything going on with the eviction moratoriums and the delayed foreclosures, it probably would have been a while, but don't get me wrong, at one point in time, she was going to get kicked out and it was probably going to be by somebody who cares a whole lot less than I do. Somebody who isn't willing to work with her like I am. So I want to be very clear about that because that was something, again, that I battled, but I started to realize no, nobody would be helping her out the way that I'm helping her out. And as long as I come from a place of service and doing anything that I can to help her out in the transition is above and beyond what's expected of me. So she's really appreciative. And it seems like just today she's starting to get going on the move. So she called me this morning and was like, all right, yeah, sounds good. I'll be out by then. It's just like she said, I have this barbecue, this smoker, it's a cast iron smoker that her husband had passed away recently. It was his and he got it for her for their 5th anniversary or something like that. Not to be insensitive about it, but it's just this one item, right, that she calls me about. And it's like, it's just way too heavy. I just can't get it in the back of my truck. She says it's literally that and one couch. I just can't move these things. Me and my 15-year-old son can't move these things. So I was like, all right, let me call around. Let me see if I can find somebody to help move. But I made it clear as well. It's like, that's going to come out of that $500. I'm not going to hire movers and then pay you $500. Whatever moving expenses, that's going to come from that $500 that we talked about. She was like, dang, how much is it going to be to move? And I let her know because I had already called some movers. I was like, it's kind of unfortunate because it's just a few items, but all of these moving companies are going to charge at least a 2-hour minimum. And the cheapest that I've been able to find I'm kind of not wanting to just go with any Joe Schmo. I'm wanting to go to a company who's insured and does this full time, right? Like an actual company. And the cheapest that I found is $60 per hour for 2 movers at a minimum of 2 hours with a travel fee, which everybody's going to charge us a one-time payment of $60. And going to be just shy of $200. So I let her know that. And she was like, okay, well, I have other things. We might as well get our money's worth if they're going to charge for 2 hours. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. It would probably only take, I would imagine, 45 minutes because right around the block. I would say it's probably less than 5 minute drive. So I would imagine that they weren't going to spend any more than an hour tops moving this barbecue and this couch. Um, and then, and so she's like, okay, yeah, might as well, like, if they can just help me with my boxes and stuff too, like, so that we can get our money's worth for the 2 hours. I was like, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, right? It's like, we're paying for 2 hours, so you might as well have them work for 2 hours. Um, and then she started to run wild with it. She goes, okay. So she calls me and is like, all right. So yeah, the barbecue, the couch, and then I just have these few chests. They're wooden chests, um, and then the desk right next to it, and then just one bed. It's just one bed. It's just a mattress. It's not the bed frame, and then the TV, and then the TV stand. I want to take that too, um, and then the boxes. I was like, okay, well, how many boxes do you think? And like, what are the dimensions of the boxes? And she's like, probably. I was like, she's like, I have no idea how many. I was like, are we talking like 5 to 10, 10 to 20? Mind you, this place is 1,100 square feet, and she's already mentioned and made it clear that she's going to leave a lot of stuff behind. So I'm thinking she's going to bring her clothes. She's going to bring her, you know what I mean? Like, she's not bringing everything. And she's like, oh no, it's going to be like 40 to 60, I think. What the fuck? She's like, yeah, there's already a couple of dozen boxes that I never unpacked from when I moved in 8 years ago. Like, okay, so then you're going to need like what, a couple dozen on top of that as well to pack up your things? She's like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, all right, send me pictures of all these things so I can, because when I did call around, it's, the people were like unable to give me estimates until they knew, roughly how heavy these things were going to be, how big, like dimension wise. So now I have pictures. So I'm going to show you. This is the cast iron smoker. This is the couch. And by seeing these things, you can kind of get a general understanding of what the condition of the place looks like as well. Sorry, I know I got a glare here. I'm trying my best to. It's a couch. If you can see in the back corner, underneath those cardboard boxes are 3 like one drawer chests that are stacked up on top of each other, and then the desk right next to it. I'm not sure if it's to the left or right. It's to the right of it. I'm not sure if it's going to be reversed on the camera, but those 3 chests, that desk, and then she has a box of like fine china that's in the back shed. And she sent me this picture. I want you guys to tell me if you can pick out this black box. She says, just the black box. I don't know what any of the other stuff is. Tell me where in the hell the black box is that she's talking about. Let me turn the brightness up. I'm thinking maybe this thing. It's not letting me zoom in, but like maybe that thing underneath the cardboard box is like that black thing, or that black box that's like inside the orange thing. I don't know. But she says it's heavy as hell, and it took like 3 people to move it. So she's getting greedy now. It's gonna come down to it. I'm gonna send people out there, but I'm gonna let her know, hey, 2 hours is what we paid for. If it goes over, it's gonna have to come out of your own pocket. This TV and the TV stand, and this is what really paints the picture of how nasty this woman lives with her son, a 15-year-old son. But this is the bed that she wants to move. Just that mattress. So I think I have everything that I need. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna move that china, only because it's gonna be heavy as hell. And I'm gonna tell her like, hey, look, if it's gonna, see if they can move the china. That's just the one thing that I don't have information on. I've taken a look at these other pictures, and I've kind of estimated dimensions just off the look of it. Like the smoker is like at most, and I really did it conservatively, like 8 feet long. That's very conservative. I think it's more like 5 or 6. 8 feet long, 6 feet high, 4 feet wide, 6 feet high. Couch is like 8 by 4 by 4. The chests are like 4 by 2 by 2. The desk is like 4 by 2 by 4. The bed is a full mattress, full size mattress. I'm going to say probably around 40 boxes, 40 to 50 boxes. The TV stand, the TV looks to be about 30 inches. The stand looks to be like 3 by 1 by 4. And then that China box. So now I'm going to go, I had called around a few places that were like advertising on Google, but realized that, again, if they have the luxury of charging a premium because everybody's going to them. I got a quote from a few of them, and it's like $400 because that company charged a 3-hour minimum at an hourly rate of $109. This other charged at $159 per hour for 2 hours and $81 travel fee. So they were looking right around $400 as well. So then I went to Craigslist and started finding like these more mom and pop movers that I'm going to put one other remote services. We aspire to reach, maintain, and our philosophy is oriented business. So now I'm just going to call around, see if I can make something happen, see if I can get somebody out there tomorrow. First off, that's the biggest thing, is that she needs to be moved by tomorrow. To confirm your move, all we need is your pickup and drop-off addresses, email, phone number, and time for arrival. Call or text us. Well-trained and experienced employees. I just want to make sure that these people are insured. Because a lot of these people are bragging about that. But some of these don't. Basic insurance. I'm going to give these people a call. $32 an hour for one mover. I'm going to need at least two movers, $65 an hour. With $39. I don't know if they have a 2-hour minimum, though. It doesn't look like it. But now it's like I almost feel like I need 2 hours, because if she plans on moving all this shit, here we go. 4-man crew for only $95 an hour. Super fast and super affordable. See, like if it's 4 men, you could probably do that all in an hour, I think. All those things, as long as she has the boxes packed and they're ready to go, I don't think it would take longer than an hour. I don't know. I just got to get calling now. I'm going to call these people. $60, 2 men. No, I was going to call these people first. Oh, man, it's stressful. I'm telling you. My phone getting ready to die. And I also want to try to schedule it like early afternoon, because I know she's going to drag her feet with getting everything packed up. So I want to give her some time tomorrow so that it can close on Thursday. And after I handle this, I need to get back on the phone with the title company to make sure that they've scheduled a traveling notary, a mobile notary for the seller to sign on the day of closing, which they were supposed to get back to me on yesterday and didn't.
Please leave your message for 34635.
Well, they lost business. Hello?
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Derek. I came across your ad on Craigslist, and I was seeing if you could help me out with the move here.
When? When do you want to sell?
Tomorrow, if possible.
How many bedrooms do you have?
I'm sorry?
How many bedrooms do you have?
From the house that we're moving out of?
I mean, like, how many items do you have, or how many bedrooms do you have?
Sure. So I have kind of a list of the items here. It's like one bed, one couch, one desk, a couple of chests, and the biggest item is a smoker, a barbecue.
Okay. Okay. And which floor are you coming from, and which floor are you going to?
First and first.
First and first?
Yes, sir.
How many people do you need?
Probably just two.
Just two?
Yeah.
Okay. What time do you need one?
Preferably tomorrow. Tomorrow, early afternoon, if you have availability then.
Around noon?
I'm sorry?
Around noon?
Like early afternoon, probably like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
Okay, good. Yeah, so we can accommodate you with that. So all we need from you is a pickup and drop off address, your name and time. If you can text it to us, and we'll put you on schedule for tomorrow.
Sure. And just to confirm the rate here, so I'm looking at the ad, it's $60 an hour for two movers for a minimum of 2 hours, plus the $60 fee.
Yeah, for anything coming from first floor going to third floor.
Okay, so I'd be looking for, if the 2 hours, looking at
Minimum.
180.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, all right. Is that a flat fee? I'd like to confirm before I move forward.
All right. No problem.
Okay, I'll shoot you a text. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That was annoying. Like, not really selling himself, but that isn't bad. Keep him right there for a second while I call these other few people. Month special 4-man crew for only $95 an hour. Oh, here we go. 2-man crew, $65 an hour, 2 hour minimum, which is pretty much that same thing that I was just looking at, right? 60, they're a little cheaper. $65 an hour, 2 hour minimum, plus 45 trip charge. Okay. So that's what, 130, 175. Call to verify your area. We're going to provide you with the following: 2-man crew, 10 miles of trip charge included, 3-man crew. Bonded and insured. All right, I'm gonna give these people a call if they have their number. I don't see their number listed anywhere. There we go. He wasn't trying to talk to me. I hate people like that. Like, I'm calling you on your business phone that you're advertising as you're selling services, and I'm trying to get information, and you're not willing to give it to me.
Service?
Hi there. My name is Derek. I had come across your ad on Craigslist here for movers. I wanted to see if you'd be able to help me out.
When did you move it?
Tomorrow, if you guys had availability.
Where you moving from?
Yeah, so we're moving just from a single family residence to a storage unit, actually, and it's in Pasadena.
Pasadena. I'm sorry, I don't service that.
That's fine. I appreciate you taking the call. Yeah, he's more, looks like West Houston. Now, this guy, He's advertising himself as a man and a pickup truck. It's just him. Hello, I have a heavy duty Ram 4x4 here to help with your moving, hauling, and delivery needs. If it can fit in a pickup truck and or trailer, 5x12 box trailer, I can haul it. I pick up. See, that's the thing. He has a little pickup truck and a trailer. But she has a pickup truck too. But now that she's wanting all this other shit, it's coming to the point where like it can't even. It's not even gonna work. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go with those other people. I mean, I guess I can give this guy a call, see what he's talking about. I mean, no, she has so many fucking boxes, bro. Maybe he's willing to help though and just go back and forth twice because it's literally right around the block. Seeing how far it is, how far of a drive from the house to the storage unit. Yeah, right down the street. 2 miles, 2 mile drive. $100 per truckload, $200 a trailer load, $300 for the truck and trailer. Yeah, so that's gonna be way too expensive, anyways. I'm gonna give these other people a call that missed my call. See if they answer the second time around. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the other people that hopped on the phone with me. 3500992.
Please leave your message for.
All right. To confirm and move, all we need is your pickup and drop off addresses. All right, that we just spoke about. Your moving services. Below is the information. Below is the information that's being requested on the Craigslist ad. Pick up at this address. Drop off at this address. email. I'll give them my email. Phone. I'll give them her phone. Time 2 p.m. That phone number belongs to the woman you will be helping. Her name is Christy. Please let me know. Please confirm at your earliest convenience and let me know if there is anything else that you may need. I'll give it an hour. If they don't respond to that text or send me an email or some sort, I'm going to call them. But that sounds good. Looks like, 2 hours we're going to go for $120 for a minimum of 2 hours. So 120 plus the $60 fee, 180, and that's with a truck. So it looks like they're going to a decent sized truck too. So it's just going to be one load, I would imagine. I got a lot going on today, man. Client wants to fix and flip. I had a realtor reach out, say, hey, you have anything in Houston? I said, I got one in contract in Conroe. Are you looking for your buyer? Yes, look to buy. 150 max. Client wants to fix and flip. All right, perfect. 150 purchase price or all in with repairs? Question mark. They texted me back. I think it was them. Somebody text me back. Google, thanks. Your move is confirmed. You are too. So they must be with the shits. That would be beautiful. LOL. This one I'm talking about might fit that criteria. I'm looking to get in there and snap a few pictures within the next few days. Will be the first one I reach out to with it. I'm gonna say thanks. Your move is confirmed. Okay, perfect. How will I be billed for this? Electronically? I mean, yeah, how will I be billed for this? How are they going to get paid? I just don't want it Yeah, cash, and look to the tenant to pay. Just wanting to confirm that. Your connection is unstable. Why is that? Let me close out of all this stuff. The sooner the better. She's ready to move on it today, literally. Cash and ready to close in 7 days. The biggest thing is resale value. For cash. Well, it's Derek. Hello? Hold up on me. We prefer cash, Cash App, Zelle, and Venmo. Okay. I can Zelle.
Yeah, Derek, I just want to reiterate, she got cash to close, so she got the money. She can close in 7 days. Her biggest thing is the resale value, which is kind of what she kind of relying on me for. So she just wants to make sure that whatever she gets, that she can get a good chunk of change. I want to be honest, she ain't expecting like no 50K or nothing. She just expecting at least to make a cool $10,000-$20,000. She'll be all right with that.
Okay, perfect. I'll let you know what's going on with it and why I don't know if it'll be able to get done so quickly is unless she's open to taking it, as is, meaning that there's a tenant in place. And I think that the landlord, the seller that I'm communicating with directly, they had a pretty casual agreement. It doesn't sound like there's a formal lease agreement in place or anything like that. The seller is cool with me just kind of stepping in and possibly facilitating some type of cash for keys situation, or just feeling out the tenant, seeing where they're at. But looking to get in contact with them. The seller is supposed to provide me with the tenant's contact information shortly, so that I can kind of feel that out. But other than that, it sounds like but other than that, a few notes on the place that I just took from the seller over the phone. Sounds like there is a slight leak in the roof. He's saying, the whole roof doesn't need to be replaced, maybe just patched up in the certain areas where it's leaking. No foundation issues. He's an electrician himself, so he was kind of priding himself on the electrical work he's done to the place. 3-bed, 1 bath. It sounds like he's done little things here and there to the kitchen and baths, but that it would probably, or the 1 bathroom, but it would probably need some work there. And I have ARV sitting around 160. So I'll go ahead and I'll send you the address and let you kind of run the numbers yourself, find some comps in that area to I'd like your opinion as well. See what you come up with as ARV.
Yes, bro. Let me know ASAP because she's ready. She's like literally ready. We didn't looked at about maybe 4 houses already, and she's like, "Hey, I'm ready to move on something today." So let me know. And then the other question I have for you, I'm not looking for the address, nothing yet, but just want to know what side of town it's on.
I'm gonna say you sound like a stand-up guy, not worried about you cutting me out. Not worried about you cutting me out. Especially if we can make something happen long term. I'm gonna give that seller a call right now because I still haven't heard from him. Oh, maybe that was him who just called me. I don't know when they expect to get paid for that, but they're not really making it clear at all. 932. You think they'll pay me after or bill me after?
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Castro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how's it going? This is Derek.
Good. What you say?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Just rounding back about the property there, and if you had a chance or you were able to get the information for the renter there, so that I can reach out.
No, you wanted the phone number, right?
I'm sorry.
You wanted the phone number, right?
Yes, correct.
I will tell you that you can come in any time over there.
Okay, so are they expecting us or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that I can, if you don't mind, if I can can I text you at this number?
Me?
Yeah. Do you receive text here at this phone number?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So I want to be able to again, if you're comfortable with it, I'd like to be able to speak with the tenant just so that I don't, I don't want to kick them to the curb. I want to work with them. Yeah. So.
Okay.
But I mean, if they're expecting us, I can go ahead and send somebody out to take some pictures. Maybe tomorrow, if that sounds good.
Okay. And if you come in tomorrow, I'll make sure I'll make it this afternoon and tell if he expect somebody to come in tomorrow.
Right. Okay. So that's why I asked. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that I get a time in place, and then I'll text you the time that we plan on stopping by, so that you can give them a heads up.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Sounds good. I appreciate you taking the call.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye now. I'm just gonna send them over there, bro. This is. Even if I could just do it super quick. I'm gonna say I wanna figure out where he's sitting with ARV and what kind of numbers he's looking at. Yeah, so let me know where you're what you're thinking in terms of what it'd be able to sell for on the back end. And I just figured I'd call the seller right now. I just gave him a ring. It sounds like I was probably making it a little bit more difficult than what he was thinking. I was trying to get in contact with the tenant directly, but he's saying no, it's whatever. You can stop by anytime. Just give me a heads up so that I can let the tenant know to be expecting somebody. So I let him know that we might be able to get somebody out there tomorrow if that's something that you and your buyer are wanting to do. If I can line this up like that, that'd be golden. I just want to make sure. I want to get his feel for the numbers, because I want to make sure that I can pull down. One, I want to make sure that I want to get his opinion of ARV so that I know where I'm at. If I have a deal here, he said she's not trying to pocket anything crazy. His opinion of ARV, and then I want to determine because I don't even know what the place looks like. I'm not even going to give them an asking price. Actually, I'm going to work it like I usually do and just give me your best offer. Because I don't know, they're going to have a better idea than I will, because they're going to see the actual condition of the property before I do. So I don't want to even go to the extent of giving them an asking price, because again, they're going to know better than me. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, let me talk to her now. Let me ask you this: you got anything else Anything else? Listen, I'm trying to make you some money and me some money and get this ball rolling because I know this is not the only one she wants to do. She wants to fix it, flip this one, and move on to the next one. So, you know, do you have anything else? I kind of want to give her some options too, if you do.
Man, fortunately, I don't. I'm kind of want to talk myself up a little bit. Fortunately, I don't. I have one set to close on Thursday, and this one that I just contracted on Friday. I have one set to close on Thursday, and this one that I just contracted on Friday. That being said, I have a number of deals coming down the pipeline, so I'll definitely be sure to keep you in the loop. It's hot, man. I want to determine, ask them, give me best offer, and then I want to figure out if they're willing to take it with a tenant in place. Do you think she'd be willing down with the tenant in place